Dragon Endurance is going to continue, okay? Let's go. So last time we went to the Maid's Tower and we went through the whole fate bit, and it was a mess, but we did it. And Alistair gave us a rose. He loves us.
Your desire is my command.
There we go. And now that we have the help of the mages, we can go back to Arl Eman and help him.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Indeed.
indeed. Redcliffe Castle. Oh. Oh, wow. Finally, I'm getting Zevran.
I bring word, sire. There are demands from the Banorn that you step down from the Regency. They are said to be gathering their forces, as are your allies. It appears it will be civil war after all, despite the Darkspawn. Pity. I also have an interesting report. There seem to be Grey Wardens who survived Ostagar. How, I don't know. But they will act against you. I have arranged for a solution, with your leave.
The Antivan Crows send their regards.
An assassin?
Against Grey Wardens, we will need the very best, sire.
And the most expensive.
Just get it done.
Oh. So I installed another version of the mod to get Zevran because I think the other version had it, so I didn't get Zevran at all, so we're getting him a bit late. Oh, go here.
It is begun.
Nice.
Nothing but excitement. All right, battle is set. Is begun.
Now,
I shall do it. Right ahead.
Right there.
It shall be done. I will help however I can.
so Kitsududa, if you're still here, you have to keep an eye on my avatar and let me know when it acts weird so I know. It is your duty.
Very well. It is begun.
Oh, there she goes.
I fell.
Are you alright?
For a moment there, I thought
thought it was all over.
Thought what was over?
Everything. I will explain everything when we are back at camp. Now is not the time.
Okay.
As you say.
Hello, everybody's here.
There you are. We have brought lyrium and begun preparations for the ritual. We can start any time.
So only one person can go through?
Yes, we haven't sufficient lyrium at present to send more than one mage into the Fade.
Do you have any last-minute advice?
It truly depends on the manner of demon. It sounds like a spirit of greed and desire, one of the more powerful in the hierarchy. It will likely engage you in dialogue and tempt you with an offer. Avoid it. Making deals with demons never turns out well.
Are you sure this is the only way?
It only works because the child gave himself to the demon willingly. If the demon takes over the host forcibly, we must slay the abomination. We have only enough lyrium for one attempt. I hope you succeed. Such a young lad deserves better than execution.
Let's do this.
I'm glad we decided to take this route. This is really the best option.
Very well. Who will go into the Fade?
I would like you to go.
Me? Confront the demon? This is a lot to ask.
I think you owe me.
I suppose I do, at that. So be it. I shall confront this demon myself. Let us begin at once.
Nice.
Connor?
Oh,
I can hear you! I'm coming!
Father! Where are you? I don't understand. It's so cold.
hello.
You there? Have you seen my son? I can hear him, but I cannot find him. This blasted fog has me turning in circles.
Try to get through to the Arl.
You are in the Fade, good man. A demon has you trapped here.
But is my son in danger?
He is, but I will do my best to see that all of us emerge from this unscathed. Trust me, my Arl.
Yes, I trust you. We must help my son. But I can never find him in this fog. You must find Connor. Please, I beg you.
Okay.
Is anyone out there? Hello?
Who are you? Are you the one that made Father ill? Tell me now.
Be nice.
Be calm, child. I have come to help you.
No! You're here to hurt Father. I know it. I won't let you.
God. Glyph of paralysis. Yeah, sure.
Up to me, pretty thing!
Clever. Why did that miss? Okay.
I will savor your every curve and dash.
Hmm?
You're the one making Father sick.
I'm not.
I'll help him. You can't stop me. Why do you keep hurting me? Why are you trying to stop me?
Try to communicate.
Please, child, listen to me. I am here to help you.
I will not speak with you. Trespasser! I will drive you out!
Glyph of Warden. Nice.
Get out of here! You have to get out! I'll stop you! I will! Please forgive me. Father wanders, seeking me, trapped within my web. All is as it should be. Why must you interfere?
Reason.
Because you have taken a child, demon. Our world is not your world. Surely you must realize this by now.
No. It is time for you to go now. Do not persist, or things will go very badly for you.
Oh, there's multiple. Hello.
Very well. No more
Uh?
illusions. Now we meet face to face.
Um,
You see my true form and stand in my domain.
are you a log?
It is here I am most powerful. And yet I have no wish to engage your power, nor should you be so eager to engage mine. Perhaps we should converse instead.
So this is not supposed to happen. We are supposed to be seeing the demon right now.
No. You end here, foul spirit. There is nothing more to say.
Alas, that is sad. Very well then. If you wish a battle, you will have it. Let us see if your power matches your boldness, creature.
Aha, I killed a mosquito. Okay. I don't know why the demon looks like a fucking pillar. This is not supposed to happen. We did it. It is over.
So it is over. Connor is his old self. He does not seem to remember anything, which is a blessing.
Yeah.
I suppose we will need to send him to the Circle of Magi's tower for training once the war is over. It's so odd to think of the boy as a mage, of all things. Eamon has much to mourn and rebuild should he recover. But at least he could be thankful that both his son and wife are safe.
I owe you my deepest thanks. I had nearly... I can scarcely believe Connor is the boy he once was.
There is still the matter of Jowan. His poisoning Eamon began this whole mess, yet he lives. I must decide what becomes of him. We will hold him for Eamon to decide his fate. If he doesn't recover, Jowan's fate is sealed. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. Do whatever you want with him.
Very well. I shall have the mage imprisoned again for now. But our task is not done yet. Whatever the demon did to my brother, it seems to have spared his life, but he remains comatose. We cannot wake him.
The urn. The urn of sacred ashes will save Eamon.
Isn't there another way to heal him? What about magic?
It has been tried, and we will continue trying. Perhaps the demon's absence will make a difference. However, the relic is another option.
My husband funded the research of a scholar in Denerim, a brother Genetivi. He has been studying the inscriptions on Andraste's birth rock. When Eamon fell ill, I sent the knights to speak to Genetivi. I hoped that he had finally discovered the location of the urn of sacred ashes itself. They were unable to locate Genetivi. In desperation, I sent more knights in search of the brother, or some clue of the urn's location.
And what? No. What will you be doing in the meantime?
I must organize Eamon's knights as they return, draft new soldiers, and prepare the army to fight. I shall hand Redcliffe back to Eamon when he awakens, and in a state where it can be of some use in the coming war. Truly, what other choice do I have?
I have the Darkspawn to contend with.
Eamon is well respected and powerful. He can pull Ferelden together. If you wish to fight the Darkspawn, you will need him.
I will see if I can find this relic.
No one else can. Even if I wish to do it myself, I cannot abandon Redcliffe to its own devices. Perhaps you could seek out the brother's home in Denerim and see if any clues remain on his whereabouts. It is the only place to begin the search, I think. I must go to the hall and begin rebuilding. I wish you luck, and may the Maker go with you.
Thanks. Whoa. Win. Get some health. Sure. Hey, Connor.
You're the one who saved me.
Do you remember nothing?
I remember having a bad dream. There was a very scary lady, but she went away.
And she turned into a pillar.
He gets better soon. He will, won't he?
Of course. Because I'm having a good playthrough.
It will take years to sort. Lee, can we even get this chance?
Oh, nice. The fox's bow.
It shall be done.
Let me just loot everything here. Whoa. Nice.
As you say.
Nice, nice, nice. I think there is a servant that we can find here. That is a daughter of the smith, I think.
Very well. It is begun.
I could do that for you.
But I don't know where she is. Yeah, I don't think she's here. Hmm.
I shall do it.
Well, I'm gonna go back, see if the servant lady is back as well, because I could have sworn I had to talk to her first. Basement? No, I want to go out normally. The maze. There we go. So Kitsududa, how are you doing? Let me know. What's new as well? How's your life?
It shall be done.
Let's go to camp. Oh, hey.
Now that we're back at the camp, I want to talk about what happened at Redcliffe.
I think it turned out quite well, don't you?
I just wanted to thank you. You went out of your way to save the Isle's family, and you did it. Even though it would have been easier not to. There's been so much death and destruction. It makes me feel good that at least we were able to save something. No matter how small. I owed the Isle that much.
If we can stop the blight, we'll save much more.
You're right. Hopefully, by that time, there's still enough of Ferelden left to save. Good. Now that the warm, fuzzy part of the day is over with, we can get back to the ritual dismemberments. Oh, wait, it's not Tuesday, is it?
So, tell me, how did you become a Grey Warden?
Arl Howe massacred my family. Duncan helped me escape.
Arl Rendon Howe? The Earl of Amaranthine? Why would he do such a thing to you?
Power. I'm the daughter of Bryce Cousland, Tern of Highever.
You are the last of the Couslands? I had no idea. My lady?
Howe will pay for what he's done to me.
Do not be blinded by your desire for revenge. Rendon Howe will get what he deserves in time. Such deeds cannot go unpunished. Take heart, dear friend. You survived, even when you were not expected to. We do not know yet what lies in store for you, or the name you carry. It is not so bad, is it, being a Grey Warden?
I'd give it up if it meant I could see my family again.
Sometimes it gives me comfort to think that everything will end up the way it's supposed to. That it will be all right. You were chosen. You survived the joining when others did not. Perhaps it was meant to be. I must ask, what does being a
I thought you would tell me why you passed out. I suppose it's about killing as many Darkspawn as possible.
There's that, of course. But there's more to being a Grey Warden than killing Darkspawn and saving the world from the Blight. Ultimately, being a Grey Warden is about serving others. About serving all people, whether elves or dwarves or men.
You mean to say I serve as a protector?
As a Grey Warden, you are a guardian of men. And you guard them because their continued existence is more important than you are. Thus it is you who serves, not they.
I will keep that in mind.
A good king, a true king who cares for his land, uses his power to rule firmly but fairly. He serves his people first and foremost. The king who does not do this, who believes that he is entitled to his power, who abuses it and uses it for his own means, is a tyrant.
So in a way, having power confines you.
If you live apart from others and your actions affect only you, then you may do as you wish. But if you have power, influence, and strength, your every action will be as a drop of water in a clear, still pond. The drop causes ripples, and ripples spread. Think of how far they will go, how wide they will become, how will they affect the pond. But I've lectured enough for today.
You should have.
Stop before I wear out my welcome.
Ah. Okay. Stan, love of my life.
You called.
Nothing. Morgan, do you have anything to say?
I await your command.
So life in the wilds must have been very lonely.
At times, perhaps. A world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds. If I spoke, 'twas to the trees.
That sounds wonderful.
For a time, but one can only remain a child for so long. I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk from afar. I happened upon a noblewoman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments, the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me, seemed what true wealth and beauty must be. I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage.
Ooh.
It was encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest with delight as I sped back to the wilds.
What happened then?
Flemeth was furious with me. I was a child and had not yet come into my full power, and I had risked discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. I was heartbroken.
But you were just a child.
And a foolish one. Flemeth was right to break me of my fascination. Beauty and love are fleeting and have no meaning. Survival has meaning. Power has meaning. Without those lessons, I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been.
But you don't need to live that way any longer.
Do I not? I am still an apostate mage, even if I have left the wilds. The Darkspawn are yet undefeated. No, there is much that remains. To return to your original question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely, but such was how it had to be. I find myself at times wondering what might have become of the girl with the beautiful golden mirror, but such fantasies have no place amidst reality. I await your command. So, full of questions, are you?
It's okay. It's alright. Shale.
It speaks.
It speaks. Mando.
Your dog is filthy. I can smell him 50 yards off.
No. He will fill our enemies with his stench.
That may be so, but all the same, I would like your permission to bathe him.
Go ahead.
Excellent. I will get my soaps, and the dog shall have his bath after supper.
No, you need to get clean, baby. All right. Next up, let's think. So we have the Urn of Sacred Ashes, but I consider that to be a bit of a later game thing. We've done this. Companions, Alistair's family, sword. Oh yeah, okay. So do we want to go to the Dalish or do we want to go to the dwarves? I'm not sure what I want. Lost in the castle. You were unable to locate Valena. She probably perished in the castle. No! Why? No! What did I do wrong? Oh, man.
Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
I could have sworn you can find Valena. Stupid. Up.
Sire, I have more news. Yes. Well, it seems that the fighting has gone
Enough.
exactly as you...
I would like to know what you intend to accomplish, Father. Should we not be fighting the Darkspawn instead of each other?
The nobility should be brought into line and then the Darkspawn defeated. This is no true blight, Honora. Only Caelan's vanity demanded it be so.
Beg pardon, sire. But blight or no, we may not have the manpower to face the Darkspawn soon.
Caelan approached your legions for support, did he
Never!
not?
Marek and I drove those bastards out! We'll not roll out the welcome for them now.
We need help, Father. We cannot deal with this crisis alone.
Ferelden will stand on its own. I will lead it through this, Honora. You must have faith in me.
Did you kill Caelan?
Caelan's death was his own doing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Liliana, you good?
Oh, thank the Maker. We need help. They attacked the wagon. Please help us. Follow me. I'll take you to them.
Uh-huh. Let's save again. I'm happy I get to have Zevran. I thought I was fully bugged.
The Grey Warden dies here!
Okay, kill the mates first.
Right ahead.
We play a little.
Stop! Help me! Help! Why are you immune, huh? Okay. Oh god.
I cannot continue. Here comes trouble.
Where? Did we kill Zebran? Nice. Oops. Oh, there he is. Good, good, good. Liliana, why are you dying over there, huh? Oh. Oh, goodbye. Okay. Go. Oops.
You must have victory. I shall do it. Very well.
Whoa. Wake him up.
Oh, what? I rather thought I would wake up dead, or not wake up at all, as the case may be. But I see you haven't killed me yet.
That could be easily rectified.
Of that I have no doubt. You are most skilled. If you haven't killed me, however, you must have kept me alive for some purpose, yes?
I'll ask the questions here.
Ah, so I am to be interrogated. Let me save you some time. My name is Zevran. Zev to my friends. I am a member of the Antivan Crows, brought here for the sole purpose of slaying any surviving Grey Wardens, which I have failed at, sadly.
What are the Antivan Crows?
I can tell you that. They are an order of assassins out of Antiva, very powerful and renowned for always getting the job done, so to speak. Someone went to great expense to hire this man.
Quite right. I'm surprised you haven't heard much of the Crows out here. Back where I come from, we're rather infamous.
You came all the way from Antiva?
Not precisely. I was in the neighborhood when the offer came. The Crows get around, you see.
Who hired you?
A rather taciturn fellow in the capital. Logan, I think his name was. Yes, that's it.
Does that mean you're loyal to Logain?
I have no idea what his issues are with you. The usual, I imagine. You threaten his power, yes? Beyond that, no, I am not loyal to him. I was contracted to perform a service.
And now that you failed that service?
Well, that's between Logan and the Crows, and between the Crows and myself.
And between you and me?
Isn't that what we're establishing now?
When were you to see him next?
I wasn't. If I had succeeded, I would have returned home and the Crows would have informed your Logan of the results, if he didn't already know. If I had failed, I would be dead, or I should be, at least as far as the Crows are concerned. No need to see Logan then.
If you had failed?
What can I say, huh? I am an eternal optimist. Although the chances of succeeding at this point seem a bit slim, don't they? No, I don't suppose you'd find that funny, would you?
How much were you paid?
I wasn't paid anything. The Crows, however, were paid quite handsomely, or so I understand. Which does make me about as poor as a chantry mouse, come to think of it. Being an Antivan Crow isn't for the ambitious, to be perfectly honest.
Then why are you one?
Well, aside from a distinct lack of ambition, I suppose it's because I wasn't given much of a choice. The Crows bought me young. I was a bargain, too, or so I'm led to believe. But don't let my sad story influence you. The Crows aren't so bad. They keep one well supplied. Wine, women, men. Whatever you happen to fancy. Though the whole severance package is garbage, let me tell you. If you're considering joining, I'd really think twice about it.
Thanks, I'll take that under advisement.
You seem like a bright girl. I'm sure you have other options.
Why are you telling me all this?
Why not? I wasn't paid for silence. Not that I offered it for sale, precisely.
Aren't you at least loyal to your employers?
Loyalty is an interesting concept. If you wish, and you're done interrogating me, we can discuss it further.
I'm listening.
Well, here's the thing. I failed to kill you, so my life is forfeit. That's how it works. If you don't kill me, the crows will. Thing is, I like living. And you obviously are the sort to give the crows pause. So let me serve you instead.
Can I expect the same amount of loyalty from you?
I happen to be a very loyal person. Up until the point where someone expects me to die for failing. That's not a fault, really, is
No.
it? I mean, unless you're the sort who would do the same thing, in which case I don't come very well recommended, I suppose.
And what's to stop you from finishing the job later?
To be completely honest, I was never given much of a choice regarding joining the crows. They bought me on the slave market when I was a child. I think I paid my worth back to them plus tenfold. The only way out, however, is to sign up with someone they can't touch. Even if I did kill you now, they might just kill me on principle for failing the first time. Honestly, I'd rather take my chances with you.
Won't they come after you?
Possibly. I happen to know their wily ways, however. I can protect myself as well as you. Not that you seem to need much help. And if not, well, it's not as if I had many alternatives to start with, is it?
What do you want in return?
Well, let's see. Being allowed to live would be nice, and would make me marginally more useful to you. And somewhere down the line, if you should decide that you no longer have need of me, then I go on my way. Until then, I am yours. Is that fair?
Why would I want your service?
Why? Because I am skilled at many things, from fighting to stealth and picking locks. I could also warn you should the Antivan crows attempt something more sophisticated, now that my attempts have failed. I could also stand around and look pretty if you prefer. Warm your bed. Fend off unwanted suitors, no?
Is this before or after you stab me in the back?
These things you say, they must drive the men back home simply wild. So what shall it be? I'll even shine armor. You won't find a better deal, I promise.
You must think I'm royally stupid.
I think you're royally tough to kill, and utterly gorgeous. Not that I think you'll respond to simple flattery, but there are worse things in life than serving the whims of a deadly sex goddess.
Well. Very well.
What? You're taking the assassin with us now? Does that really seem like a good idea?
Don't worry about it, we could use him.
Alright, I see your point. Still, if there was a sign we were desperate, I think it just knocked on the door and said hello.
Welcome, Zevran. Having an Antivan crow join us sounds like a fine plan.
Oh, you are another companion to be, then? I wasn't aware such loveliness existed amongst adventurers, surely.
Or maybe not.
I hereby pledge my oath of loyalty to you until such a time as you choose to release me from it. I am your man, without reservation. This I swear.
Nice. We have Zevran! Yay! My favorite. We won't be using him in this playthrough, though. Huh? Okay, relax. Because I'm used to Leliana right now. But Zevran is definitely my favorite. He's my favorite romance as well. He's just very complex and great. And the fact that we are going to be dealing with the crows in Veilguard and he's not present is great. I'm not upset. Although I suppose since the amount of choices in Veilguard are like 3 from the previous games, the safest thing is to not have him be present, I suppose. But it still sucks. Night... Huh? What are you... What are you?
Move along, friend.
Okay.
Thank you.
Alright.
I think you make her very happy.
Oh, not this again. I'm ready this time.
I just wanted to say that this was something good for both of you. Being a Grey Warden isn't easy. I'm glad you found each other.
Oh, yes, I bet you are indeed.
Cherish this. It may not last.
And?
That's all I had to say.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
No pinching my cheeks? No making me blush?
Of course not. I like you, Alistair. You deserve to be happy.
Not even pinching my cheeks a little?
Hello. I mean, I'm just picking up everything. I'm not gonna be focusing on doing every single quest because that's not the run. I've already done this so many times before, right? So it's not like I'm missing content. I'm so sorry, dude.
You told me you've been back to the castle, that everything's under control, but Felena still hasn't come back to me. Does that mean
I'm sorry, I haven't found any sign of her.
I see. Well, I guess that about does it then. If you'll excuse me, I need some privacy. Come back later if you wish.
Okay, so I thought you were going to attack me. I think this is like the first playthrough when I haven't found her. I don't know what's going on.
Those stung with 100 arrows, those suffering from ailments both great and small, his heart was strong, and he moved on.
Cool. I got money.
As I live and breathe, you're the Grey Warden everyone's been talking about.
Is there something I can do for you?
I represent the Blackstone Irregulars. We're a mercenary company that fell on hard times after the war with Orlais. I'm sure you know that times are getting worse every day. With your help, the Irregulars could be of use to Ferelden once more.
How can I be of service?
Our leaders thought you might be willing to help. Each of our posts in Ferelden will contain letters addressed to you. Unlike most who work with us, you're getting letters straight from Raelnor and Tauran, our leaders. I hope this tells you how highly the Irregulars regard the Grey Wardens.
I'll take a look.
Thank you. When you've completed a mission, just return to me or any of our members stationed at an Irregulars post. We'll make sure your efforts are rewarded. Maker's blessings light your path.
Thanks. Grease the wheels. Alright, so I think we're done with this area for now. That still leaves the question, do we want to go to the Dalish or the Dwarves?
Win.
Nope.
Is this yours?
Oh, my bag of components. Thank you, dear. I was wondering where it got to.
You left it by the fire at camp.
Oh, yes, I remember now. How age creeps up on you and brings with it forgetfulness.
You're a great mage, Wen, and you're sharper and wiser than many people I know. Some young ones too.
Oh, but you should have seen me 15, 20 years ago. The fires have dimmed somewhat since then. But thank you, Liliana, for picking up after this old lady.
There is much to do now that the danger is over.
World map, okay. Going back. Oh. Oh, that's for the side quest. I mean, we're gonna do that. First, let's go to camp.
I have been studying Mother's grimoire.
Aha.
Do you wish to hear what I have found?
Absolutely. What did you find?
It is not what I expected. I had hoped for a collection of her spells, a map of the power that she commands. But this is not it.
Yet you look disturbed.
Disturbed? Yes, perhaps that is the right word. One thing in particular within her writings disturbs me. Here, in great detail, Flemeth explains the means by which she has survived for centuries.
A spell of immortality?
Oh, if only 'twere so. Flemeth has raised many daughters over her long lifetime. There are stories of these many witches of the wilds throughout chastened legend, yet I have never seen a one, and always wondered why not. And now I know. They are all Flemeth. When her body becomes old and wizened, she raises a daughter, and when the time is right, she takes her daughter's body for her own.
So why would Ciri sending you with me?
I do not know. Perhaps 'tis as she said, the Darkspawn threaten her as much as they threaten anyone else. Or perhaps she believes that this journey will make me more powerful. According to the tome, if the host is already powerful and trained in magic, it takes far less time for Flemeth to settle in.
So if you died, she would have another daughter?
Not by any natural means. Perhaps I should take this as a vote of confidence from her on my capabilities. Or perhaps she simply wished me gone from the Korkari wilds so she could prepare her ritual in peace. A disturbing thought.
So is Flemeth immortal or not?
Whatever spark of the demon that made her what she is remains within her, keeps her from dying of old age, but her body deteriorates. Eventually, she would be so wizened as to be senseless and immobile. So, she must seek a new body, a fresh body, and start the cycle anew.
Can this body be anyone?
I am uncertain. According to her writings, certain hosts are better than others. The more a host is prepared, the quicker the transition will be. I am sorry. This simply takes me by surprise. I would have thought I would have had some inkling, some notion.
You really had no idea?
Flemeth is capable of many things. I was a fool not to suspect her capable of using me for her own self-preservation.
What do you intend to do about it?
There is only one possible response to this. Flemeth needs to die. I will not sit about like an empty sack waiting to be filled. Flemeth must be slain, and I need your help to do it.
Perhaps you should talk to her about it first?
And what would that do? At best, I would receive pointless reassurances. At worst, Flemeth would imprison me once she became aware I know what I do. I know my mother well enough to be confident she would show no mercy when it came to her own survival. I must do the same.
Kill her? Isn't that a little extreme?
It may seem so. If you think of Flemeth as a mother, think of her instead as an ancient abomination that intends to use her own flesh and blood to extend her life beyond all natural limits. She did not wish anyone to get a hold of this information, least of all me. Now I have. If I do not act on what I know, then more the fool am I.
What do you need my help?
Because if she is slain while I am near, I am not certain that she will not simply be able to take possession of me right there. So obviously, I cannot be the one to do it.
Very well.
Then what needs to be done is for you to go back to Flemeth's hut in the Korkari wilds without me. Confront her and slay her quickly. I doubt she will truly be dead even then, but it will take her years to find a new host and recover her power, if that is even possible. The thing I must have is her true grimoire. With it, I can defend against her power in the future. Everything else in her hut is yours.
Any crashes yet? No, just my irregular blinking of my avatar. Look at that. Why am I so sleepy, huh? Is it my glasses? Ah. Anyway, I had asked you before how you were and stuff, but I guess you were working. Kill Flemeth, a witch of the wilds?
She would like everyone to think she is invincible, but I highly doubt that is the case. And besides that, you are not truly killing her.
Do I have a time limit?
Not really, but the sooner the better, no?
I'll see what I can do.
I am grateful. The sooner this can be done, the sooner it will set my mind at ease.
Alright, well, we have to kill Flemeth. That's great. Also, let's check our armor. Oh, this is better, but this is 2 to all attributes. High official. This is worse. Okay, wear that. Revenant Commander, Family Shield. Chevalier Mace. Oh yeah, we have Zebra now. Where is he? Zebran! My boy! I want to see my little boy. Where the fuck is he? Oh, there he is. I think that the mod I have, the man, the myth, the legend. I think the mod I have switched positions for the companions. It's weird.
Here I am.
Here you are.
Oh, this should be good. Go ahead.
What does one... How do you become an assassin?
Well, the crows would have you believe that it is an involved process that takes years of training. The sort that tests both your resolve and your endurance. Survive that process and maybe, just maybe, you're good enough to start being considered one of them. But quite frankly, the truth is that all it requires is a desire to kill people for a living. It's surprising how well one can do in such a field.
It doesn't take any special skill.
I don't know about that. It's simply a slightly different skill set from your average killer as I see it. An assassin simply specializes in striking from stealth, and in maximizing that first attack to be as lethal as possible. Debilitate your foe, either by poison or by crippling their limbs, makes any follow-up combat you need to engage in that much simpler.
That sounds like it could be useful.
See? Getting paid for the act is beside the point. An assassin is more a tactical choice than a lifestyle. Of course, the crows like to pretend that their abilities are trade secrets, shrouded in shadows and wrapped in a blanket of mystery. So let's just keep this between you and me, shall we? Here I am.
Here you are. Here to answer some questions.
Oh, this should be good. Go ahead.
Why did you want to leave the crows?
Well now, I imagine that's a very fair question. Being an assassin, after all, is a living, at least as far as such things go. I was simply never given the opportunity to choose another way. So if that choice presents itself, why should I not seize upon it?
True. What would you rather do?
Now that you mention it, I am not entirely certain. I was but a boy of 7 when I was purchased. For 3 sovereigns, I'm told. Which is a good price, considering I was all ribs and bone and didn't know the pommel of a dagger from the pointy end. The crows buy all their assassins that way. buy them young, raise them to know nothing else but murder.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do poorly in your training, you die.
That sounds awful.
Oh, I don't know about that. The crows who are actually good enough to survive come to enjoy some of the benefits. In Antiva, being a crow gets you respect. It gets you wealth. Gets you women. And men. Or whatever it is you might fancy. But that does not mean doing what is expected of you always. And it means being expendable. It's a cage, if a gilded cage. Pretty, but confining.
Why didn't you just leave then?
And become the next mark for some up-and-coming crow? Not likely. The only way to leave is for them to think you're dead. And even then, you'd best be scarce. Ow. As for what I'll do in the future, presuming that there is one, I truly can't imagine. It might be interesting to go into business for myself, for a change. Far away from Antiva, of course. For now, naturally, I go where you go.
Thank you. I'm happy to have you along.
And here I am, happy to be had. Isn't it wonderful how things work out that way? Come now, enough chit-chat. Talking about the crows summons them, you know. Any Antivan fishwife could tell you so. Here I am.
Here you are.
Oh, this should be good.
Do you actually enjoy being an assassin?
And why not? There are many things to enjoy about being a crow in Antiva. You are respected, you are feared. The authorities go out of their way to overlook your trespasses. Even the rewards are nothing to turn your nose up at. As for the killing part, well, some people simply need assassinating. Or do you disagree?
Yeah, like Arl Howe. You've never killed an innocent?
Now there's an interesting word, innocent. How many men do you know who can claim to be truly innocent? But if you're talking generalities, such as children and relatives and bystanders and such, never on purpose. But it happens.
I understand.
It's unfortunate, but death comes to us all. If not me, then some wasting disease, or a fall down the stairs, or at the hands of a darkspawn. It's all relative in the end.
That's a very practical attitude.
Death happens, as we like to say. And when I get paid for it, death happens more often. As far as enjoying the act of killing itself, why not? There is a certain artistry to the deed. The pleasure of sinking your blade into their flesh and knowing that their life is in your hands.
I know what you mean.
There are many things I did not enjoy about being a crow, of course. Having no choice, being treated as an expendable commodity, the rules, oh, so many rules. But simply being an assassin, I like it just fine. I will continue to do it if I can, even if I am not a crow. Honestly, could you picture me doing something else?
Why not? You can do whatever you like.
Whereas I am content merely doing what I happen to be good at. It's a talent that not many come by, honestly. I don't see why I need not pursue it. Of course, all these thoughts are moot. Chances are still good that you and I will perish, eaten by darkspawn or slain by the crows at some point. Very gruesomely, I imagine. But it is pleasant enough to chat about. Come, let's move on while our boots still have some wear in them.
One sec. Okay.
Here I am. Oh, this should be
Tell
good.
me a little about
Go ahead.
Antiva.
Oh, you wish to know about Antiva, do you? The only way to truly appreciate it would be to go there. It is a warm place, not cold and harsh like this Ferelden. In Antiva it rains often, but the flowers are always in bloom. Or so the saying goes.
Don't you want to go back?
It's not really a matter of wanting to go back. I cannot go. At least not yet. I hail from the glorious Antiva city, home to the royal palace. It is a glittering gem amidst the sand, my Antiva city. Do you come from someplace comparable?
I was born in Highever in the north.
Oh, I have never seen that place. I am sure it has its charms and its dogs. You know what is most odd? We speak of my homeland, and for all its wine and its dark-haired beauties and the lilo flutes of the minstrels, I miss the leather the most.
Is that some kind of euphemism?
It may as well be, but not this once, no. I mean the smell. For years, I lived in a tiny apartment near Antiva City's leather-making district, in a building where the crows stored their youngest recruits, packed in like crates. I grew accustomed to the stench, even though the humans complained of it constantly. To this day, the smell of fresh leather is what reminds me most of home more than anything else.
You sound like you've been away from home forever.
Oh, not so long, I know. It is my first time away from Antiva, however, and the thought of never returning makes me think of it constantly. Before I left, I was tempted to spend what little coin I possessed on leather boots I spotted in a store window. Finest Antivan leather, perfect craftsmanship. But I was a fool to leave them. I thought, Zevran, you can buy them when you return as a reward for a job well done. More the fool I, no?
No Antivan boots for you.
Indeed. No Antivan boots for Zevran. One simply never knows what is to come next. How could I have suspected I would end up defeated by a beautiful Grey Warden, a woman who then saved my life? I could not.
You need to make the most of where you are.
Quite right you are. I see the Grey Wardens do not recruit fools. Now, if it is all the same to you, I would prefer not to speak more of Antiva. It makes me wistful and hungry for a proper meal. Here I am.
Here you are.
Oh?
Never mind. Okay, so the hair looks fine here, but in cutscenes it looks darker. I don't know what's up with that. Let's sell some stuff.
You and your friends are formidable foe.
Okay, sell that. Sell that, sell that. Sell this, sell this, sell this. 6. I don't know what Win has on, and I think Win has a better one. Yeah, see. Let's just sell, because everybody's wearing good stuff right now. Keep the shield. Sell this, I don't need it. Any gifts for Zevran? Ugly boots, no! Rare Antivan brandy, there we go. Beard flask? Manual ranger. Sure. I'm rich. Is that 32 identical or Legion porcelain tureens? Is that for Liliana? Stone dragon. You want it?
Thanks.
This book traces the line of our Lehman. Maybe that's for Alistair.
I shall treasure
Whoa.
it. Thank you.
Cool. Okay. One sec. Let's keep tweaking my avatar a bit. All right, being sensitivity. Is that better? Maybe that's better. All right.
It is begun.
It is begun. Zevran, my love.
Yes.
Another playthrough for you. Okay, where do we go? Let's go to the side stuff. Let's get some XP. Oh. What? What? Okay. Hello? Steady thug.
A fellow traveler of the fair lands. Are you a seeker, perchance?
A seeker?
My packs are light, but I have a tome of strange origin.
Aww.
The Deus V Eternus, rumored to be the last message to a sinful world from the Maker himself.
Did you sell a few copies in the Circle Tower?
I have no idea what you're talking about, and neither do these large men carrying swords. Get them!
Shit!
Enemy is approaching.
I guess that was a quest. Help me! Help me! Oh, fuck! What the fuck? Help! Win! For the love of piss. Wow.
It shall be done.
Thanks for buffing me after dying the first time.
As you say. It is begun.
Ooh. Well, defense. Oh, that's the one you have. It's better. Hello? Where? Oh, hello.
Now we go into the
Yay! Level up. It's begun.
Very well. It shall be done. I shall do it. Very well. It is begun.
Very well.
Elf fruit. Ah, well. Up. Shit. Nice. Loot, loot, loot. Come on. No loot? Ah, there we go. Okay, what do I want? Let's see. Okay, I can get anything. Assault. The card quickly strikes the target 4 times. I want that. Let's get some health. Here.
Darkspawn.
Darkspawn.
Best be wary.
You should run while you can.
Oh, they killed all the refugees. Oops. Oh, that's a boss. Win! God damn it. Want to loot you. Nice. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, you're alive. Okay.
It shall be done.
Are you gonna give me anything?
Oh, thank you, Maker.
Thank you, thank you. Caravan. Let me turn on the light. I'm here. Got attacked again? Adventure leader.
Rough travels out here, eh?
Yeah.
We even saw Darkspawn on the way in.
You don't say.
Right, Darkspawn. We killed a whole band of them on the way up from Lothering. We're delivering a message to the Chantry in Denerim. You?
What's the message about?
We saw a blood mage down near the Brazilian forest. We're off to tell the Chantry about him.
I'm here to stop you.
I thought you said... Wait, you're serious?
Why not let us deliver your message?
I suppose that's all right. As long as it gets there. Stay safe.
Okay. What a gullible little fellow. Yeah. By the way, Kitsududa, have you been keeping an eye on my avatar? Does it look okay? Uh-oh, I'm dying. Goodbye. Seems fine. Good. Should I keep it then? Ah, freak. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Oopsie. Oh, I have to talk to him again. Okay.
Rough travels out here, eh? We're delivering a message to the... We saw a blood...
Oh, no. Yeah. Okay. This is a tough fight, huh? All right.
What would you like? Immediately. As you say.
What else?
I shall do so.
There, more of the fiends ahead.
Fucking emissary! Help! Heal me! My god! So you get to do them.
I shall do it. It is begun. I shall do it.
Nyan? I don't have Nyan on this character. I can just go Nyan.
As you say.
Acceptable? Okay. Nyan, then. See ya. Okay, so what do I need to do to have you use this? 30 dexterity, okay. Let's go back to camp real fast to heal.
I think
oh.
I owe you an
Yes, thank you.
Earlier.
Yes, you had me quite worried.
You should know that something happened to me at the tower before you came along. You spoke to Petra, did you not? She told you I saved her from a demon. I did, but I did not survive that encounter.
You're undead?
No, I'm not undead. If I were a possessed walking corpse and could still think, I'd kill myself. I engaged a very powerful demon to rescue Petra. It sapped me of all my energy and will and left me drained. It took everything I had to defeat it. And when I was done, I no longer had the strength to keep my heart beating. I remember my life ebbing away. Everything receded from me. Sound, light. I remember being enveloped in complete, impenetrable darkness. And then I sensed a presence enfolding me and cradling me, whispering quietly to me. The sensation is impossible to describe. I was being held back, firmly but gently, as a mother would a child, eager to slip from her grasp. I felt life and warmth flowing through my veins again. I began to be aware of small sounds and the discomfort of my hip pressing into the cold stone of the tower floor.
That is an amazing story.
The Fade contains spirits both benevolent and malicious. The benevolent spirits seldom make themselves known, because they want nothing from mortals, unlike the demons. It was one of these spirits that saved me. Without it, I would be dead. And it has not left me. It is with me, even now, bonded to me. You see, I am supposed to be dead. It is the spirit that is keeping me in this world. And this is not the way of things. Perhaps the spirit did not expect this, but it is weakening gradually. I am living on borrowed time.
Then we will make the best of that time.
Yes, that we will. You're quite taken with each other, aren't you?
Yes, you know about Alistair and me?
It's hard not to notice the doe-eyed looks he gives you, especially when he thinks no one's watching. It's almost too sweet for my tastes, and I'm an old lady who should be making lace hearts and fuzzy blankets with animal motifs.
You're not like the average old lady.
No, I won't be making socks with pom-poms for you anytime soon. But that's hardly my point. I've noticed your blossoming relationship, and I wanted to ask you where you thought it was going. Alistair is a fine lad, skilled in battle, but quite inexperienced when it comes to affairs of the heart. I would hate to see him get hurt.
What about me? Not worried about me getting hurt?
I am worried about you both. There is great potential for tragedy here. Love is ultimately selfish. It demands that one be devoted to a single person who may fully occupy one's mind and heart to the exclusion of all else. A Grey Warden cannot afford to be selfish. You may be forced to make a choice between saving your love and saving everyone else. And then what would you do?
I don't want to have to make that choice.
Nothing is certain. Not in these times. You cannot take anything for granted. I want you to be aware of this.
Alistair and I can handle whatever comes our way.
If you insist, I have given my advice. Do with it what you will.
Jeez. Hello.
Your desire is my command. Of course.
Okay, let me check. Morrigan, you have... Okay, that's good. Can you use... Oh. Run. Right, that's fine. Better. Okay. Oh yeah, and also let's check. Morgan, your helmet. You can... No, that's fine. Excuse me.
Something you need?
That. have so much money. Okay. Yeah, pet.